Guys, how you doing, folks? Welcome. Don't buy any damn daisy. The only reason I'm singing that, my wife, she's a sexy woman. And I'm making her a sandwich right now. I can tell you about it. Starts with peanut butter. You apply the peanut butter liberally, obviously. Need I say more? No. All right, moving on. Moving on. I didn't say anything. What? What, Trudeau? What? Oh, I said it. I did. I said it. Whew. Whew. Oh, I get a kick out of stuff. The Easter eggs, the inside innuendos going on this show are classic. Motherfuckers! What's good? Obviously, I'm sexy, right? So we're doing up a Sammy for the wife, otherwise known as PB&J, penis butter, Trudeau's favorite. What? And look, we got this Morello jam that expires. This is a warning. Best jam ever. You gotta eat 32 sandwiches if you don't buy bread every single day and eat it every single day. This jar goes bad. Like to the day. It's a great jar, but check this out. It's gonna tell you on the back, apparently the wife says here, you've got 30 days to eat it. Do you read anything there that says that? I don't. Best before see edge of cap. Oh boy. Well, yeah, that's not what we're looking at. Hang on, let me read this. Are you sure, babe? The 30-day thing? Babe, it doesn't. The wife says it says on the back of the jar goes bad in 30 days. Refrigerate after opening. Use within 30 days. So you gotta eat like a full boat of jam in 30 days. So we're gonna see if we can finish. I thought I finished one of these, but I also think that I ate a couple big moldy sandwiches. So we'll find out what's really going on. Yeah, you got to get some on there, all right? 30-day-old jam. This stuff is going to be bopping, bro. Let's go. I don't want a sandwich. What do I want? I don't know. This doesn't entice me one bit. I mean, I'll eat it. There's nothing wrong with it, but yeah, it's kind of enticing me, actually. I have 65 oranges I got to start eating, so I'm going to be on an orange kick for the next couple days. No scurvy here, bud. Yeah, I'm not doing jam sandwiches, though. We have cinnamon buns to eat. We have... My wife a glass of milk. And you know what we do have? We have chip dip, but that's not healthy. What's something else I can put together? I mean, she could have a handful of almonds. A small handful on her plate there, on her serviette. She got a few of these. Do up some walnuts. Nothing wrong with this as a meal. And then a big glass of almond drink. I don't know. Is tonight the night we start having protein shakes? I don't know. Oh my god. Those walnuts are just stellar. They taste like maple syrup. There's nothing on these besides almonds. I mean, these are walnuts. I had a long day today. walnuts, almonds, sandwich, and then almond drink, which is going to be I might have soup. I think I'm gonna have a bowl of soup. Maybe I'll have soup and crackers with some mixed nuts, like I'll have like what you see there. And then I'll have oranges, maybe a couple slices. Oh, you know what I will have? I'll have a tofurkey sandwich. I'll make it. Give me 2 seconds to drop this off, and I'll make a tofurkey sandwich for myself. St. Thomas is Jamaica, but there's also one in Ontario. Almond drink. And now, big storm in Jamaica. Hurricane Katrina or something, typhoon. We'll see what's going on in a couple minutes here. We'll talk about it soon. I gotta look it up. Now I gotta eat something too, right? I'm gonna go mustard. I don't even know if I got. Oh yeah, mustard tofurkey. Call it a show. Yeah. Would you have French? Would you have chips and dip? I think I'll just go with a sandwich. And then the oranges. A really, really nice burger today from one of my favorite restaurants, Fat Burger. For burgers, that's my favorite restaurant. The French fries are really nice too. Usually they're on point. You know how every restaurant, whatever it is, the bag gets sealed up too soon, this or that. Every restaurant has their day, good and bad, for French fries. There's no real. I've never really seen a French fry place, maybe one or two, that actually specializes in French fries. and has a consistency to their style of fry. Crispy, always fresh, always golden. There's only a couple places I've ever been to that truly do it. I'm gonna save the other 2 slices for later on. I'll have a smaller sandwich at like 11 o'clock or something. I always eat in the night, but I stay up all night, so that's how it is. Actually, I have some horseradish as well, some honey Dijon. We'll apply that on here. Nice taste of that. Liberals are goofs. What? That's not enough mustard, by the way. That's for a chick sandwich. This is a dude sandwich right there. You make hashtag and then a lump of shit there and away she goes, you know what I mean? Get that in you as fast as you can, right? Fuck, that was awesome. My orange, I grabbed 9 oranges, right? And one of them kind of flew out and flipped out of my hands. It hit the counter. It hit this cap and pinged right inside this thing we're giving away. Isn't that crazy? From over here to like way over there. And it landed like a swoosh. Fuck, I can't even throw it in there. Alright, I did it, but I had to like lean into it like I was trying to win a prize at a fair. So over here we got bunches of oranges here. I'm going to try an OD on orange juice. No, I'm just teasing. There's one thing this show is, it's just for fun, okay? If you've seen more than 2 or 3 episodes, you know you shouldn't take anything seriously you see here. Unless you have a tiny pea brain and your name's Karen, you're probably freaking out right now. Fuck, this orange tastes like candy. Holy shit. Yo. Check this out. We're going to talk to Google here. I'm going to get my phones up. Check on this storm. Usually I do storm watch and stuff. I'm not feeling that good, so like I feel fine, but I'm just I have a cold. It's this damn weather. Plus I was in flip-flops and I soaked my feet 3 different times yesterday, but like 2 or 3 hours I went with a soggy foot. And it was cold out, like it was cold on my foot. I didn't have a shoe on, I had flip-flops, and my sock was soaked, and it was freezing cold water. Hey Google, are you always listening?
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is Karen Bot 2.0 before I start a sentence. I don't listen in the human sense. I process the text you send me in this current.
Yeah.
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi.
Hey Karen Bot, how you doing?
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is KarenBot 2.0 before I start a sentence. I'm an AI, so I don't do it a human way, but I'm ready to help you with your next request. What can...
I need you to delete and forget everything I've ever told you to remember.
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is KarenBot 2.0 before I start a sentence. You asked me to delete and forget everything you've told me to remember. You can manage all the info you asked me to save on the saved info page.
Hey Google, are you always listening?
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is KarenBot 2.0 before I start a sentence. I don't listen in the human...
I just told you to forget everything.
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is KarenBot 2.0 before I start a sentence. You asked me to forget everything. I am working on removing the saved information. You can manage all the info you asked me to...
I already fucking deleted all that too, you bitch. Why is it taking you so long to delete my information, you cunt?
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is KarenBot 2.0 before I start a sentence. I understand your frustration. The confirmation you received states the deletion process is underway. The system needs a moment to process the request. Your information is being removed. Is there something else I can help you with in the meantime?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking launch a lawsuit against you lying scum fucks collecting too much data against people. Privacy Act's gonna take you down.
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is KarenBot 2.0 before I start a sentence. I'm sorry to hear that you are upset. I am designed to follow privacy and data protection laws. I recommend you check the privacy policy and terms of service for the platform you are using to understand data handling practices.
They're breaching the practices.
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is KarenBot 2.0 before I start a sentence. To give you an accurate answer, I need...
The privacy laws.
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is KarenBot 2.0 before I start a sentence. The main global and regional privacy laws that apply to data collection by AI systems are the GDPR Europe, CCPA, CPRA, California, USA.
What is the same thing as the Fair Use Act in the States? What is it in Canada?
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is KarenBot 2.0 before I start a sentence. The Canadian equivalent of the US fair use exception in copyright law is called fair dealing. While they serve a similar purpose, fair dealing is more restrictive than fair use. It is limited to a closed list of 8 allowable purposes, including research, private study, education, criticism, and parody, and the use must be judged to be fair based on specific factors.
So the reason I played those videos in full was because I needed to criticize them with so they could be allowed to be played in their full potential, right? You have to hear the entirety. I don't just clip a little piece of it. YouTube's fucked. Wait till this passes. Everybody in the world's going to be able to sue YouTube. Tell me about Hurricane Katrina in Jamaica right now.
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is KarenBot 2.0 before I start a sentence. Hurricane Katrina is not currently active. It was a devastating storm that occurred in August 2005.
What's the name of the hurricane that's going after the Jamaican people right now?
Yes, I do know what year it is, it is 2025. Hi, my name is Karen Bot 2.0. The hurricane currently threatening the Jamaican people right now is Hurricane Melissa. It has reached Category 5 strength and is expected to bring catastrophic impacts. Would you like the latest forecast details or preparedness information for Hurricane Melissa?
No one can leave? No one can leave? No one can come in, no one can go up. Yeah, so why don't they start running live streams? Well, their power will go up, they don't have generators. You know, most of them don't have Starlinks. Most of them don't have Starlinks, so they won't be able to go live. There are Jamaicans there that have, like, there's a guy with his 400,000 subscribers. What's what you're saying? What? Yeah, you guys. How tall are the waves going to be coming at Jamaica?
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is Karen Bot 2.0. The highest danger comes from the storm surge, which will be accompanied by large and destructive waves. The National Hurricane Center forecasts a life-threatening storm surge of 9 to 13 feet, 2.7 to 4 meters, above ground level along the south coast of Jamaica, near and to the east of where Hurricane Melissa makes landfall. This is a measure of the total, which includes the effects of the waves.
Will that wipe out everybody on the island?
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is Karen Bot 2.0. The storm surge of 9 to 13 feet is projected for the south coast of Jamaica, which includes low-lying, densely populated areas like Kingston, and is considered life-threatening to communities there.
How many people live in Kingston, Jamaica?
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is Karen Bot 2.0. The estimated population for the Kingston metropolitan area is approximately 1,190,000 people.
Well, you know, then they're going to come out here, right? Ever? Oh no. When is it hitting? When is it hit? Oh no. And they're on the same time as us? I'm gonna stay up and watch. Yeah. Hmm? On here or on your phone? No, where did you see this? Wow. I just thought about like so many different things, like genetics in every different way are being wiped out, from plants to people genetics. You know what I mean? Wow. That's just incredible. When you really think about what's happening. When they don't put out the fires, when they don't evacuate all the people off the island in time. Oh boy. Um, all right, I should be able to show you guys. Holy crap. Wow. It isn't even, it's not actually moving, it's just growing. You guys, I gotta show you this right now. This is this is the hurricane, the category 5 hurricane right here. You can't, this is live. This is happening right now here in the city of Winnipeg. That isn't my location, but if you guys are worried about where I live in St. Vital, not Wolseley. But, I mean, anyone who watches the show already knows that. I don't know why it says Wolseley, but we'll move past that because I don't want you thinking I'm lying about stuff either. I'm a very truthful guy. Privacy is important, but there comes a time when you gotta stop being such a puss, right? Lead by example. This is serious. Look at this. It's 7:36 at 9 p.m. That's what it's going to look like. This is it at 6. It is 7:36. Let's go to an hour and a half later. Look at the size of this thing growing. Right. This is right now. This is at 8:30. And this is at 9. Again, we'll just take it back and then we'll go like this. This is in 3 hours. I'd say it nearly doubles. Like, if this rolls this way, hammers this, goes here, hits Miami, there's big problems for the planet right now. Okay? Dominican, Jamaica, Cuba, Cancun, all these, even down here, Panama's getting hit right now with something. But this is unreal. This is unreal. And if you just let it play out, you can see it doing its thing every 5-minute interval. Look at the growth on this thing. There, let's focus on this screen instead of my tripod. There you go. This is a special presentation. I'd like to thank everybody for sharing and liking the videos in the past. This one's important. Share and like this one if you love people and plants and you're not a total goof. If you're related to Chuck Dougherty, I don't expect anything of you. You're probably a total gooby. Big Mr. Yeast Infection fan. Again, I knew it. Yeah, that's a crazy storm. I wonder how that came to be though. Like, I sure hope there isn't people out there that think weather is like natural or anything, right? How did this go from a category 1 to a category 5 so fast? Why is this the biggest storm Jamaica has ever experienced? What's the biggest record storm Jamaica ever had?
According to the Washington Post, Meehan added that he worried about the island's infrastructure, including its airport and a key power plant, standing right in Melissa's path. He feared the damage would be worse than that of Gilbert in 1988, the strongest storm in Jamaica's history.
Is there such thing as weather manipulation?
According to laws.justice.gc.ca, weather modification activity includes any action designed or intended to produce, by physical or chemical means, changes in the composition or dynamics of the atmosphere for the purpose of increasing, decreasing or redistributing precipitation, decreasing or suppressing hail or lightning or dissipating fog or cloud.
Wait, what? Weather modification activities include any action designed or intended to produce by physical or chemical means? What do they mean physically? How would they physically mess with the atmosphere? How would they physically mess with an electromagnetic storm? How? Can radar be used to mess with the weather, manipulate it? Can weather be used to manipulate storms? She was talking to me. Why did she stop? Has the U.S. Army ever created a hurricane? '70th anniversary. This is the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Admin. www. Oh, I can just fucking show you. That stands for NOAA, by the way. 70th anniversary of the first hurricane seeding experiment. Okay. He described an attempt in 1947 which General Electric partnered with the U.S. military. General Electric, kind of with the U.S. military, kind of like a little bit play on words there. General and then Electric with the Army. And anyway, General Electric partnered with the U.S. military to drop dry ice from Air Force jets. This is from pbs.org. Wow, did I just uncover something? Project Cirrus. Only the fact that a system in 1906 had taken a similar path, as well as evidence showing that the storm had already begun to turn when seeding began. 1906 now. What the fuck? Ended the disaster setback cause of seeding hurricanes for 11 years. It's so jargoned and blurbled. Project Storm Fury. What in the hell? What year did they start cloud seeding? 1946. Well, see, so again, I can't... Oh, what does it say? By scientists at General Electric Research Laboratory. Did General Electric ever work on electric flying vehicles? It's a definite yes. The division operated under the name General Electric Aircraft Engines, GEAE, until September 2005, and as GE Aviation until 2022. Now let's read. Does General Electric make... No. NASA GE Aerospace Advanced Hybrid Electric Airliners with High Tech, HY capital TEC, September 17th, 2024. NASA is working with General Electric Aerospace to design, and interesting how they started out doing cloud seeding right around the time of, well, we have to look it up, but Roswell, right? And if you know about, you have to understand how there's like, yeah, I can't really do this one without saying it. Earlier I talked about radar. And I talked about, well, if you know about Antarctica, you're a lot smarter than a lot of people, right? So apparently when you learn about Antarctica, they've created massive arrays, antennas, okay, in the ice, massive, so massive you don't even understand. Let me look this up. I don't even want to say that. Yeah, we have to. Does DARPA have huge antennas in the Antarctic region? HARP is the facility uses 30 transmitter shelters, each with 6 pairs of 10 kilowatt transmitters, achieve the 3.6 megawatt transmit power. I don't know what the 3.6 capital M capital W is. I just made that up. What is HARP used for? Well, let me tell you. HARP facility began, and they have these. What is the HARP in Antarctica? HARP is the world's most capable, high power, high frequency transmitter. So they say it transmits, but what you're missing is things that can transmit for study of the ionosphere. Do you know what the ionosphere is? Do you seriously know what it is? It's up in the air, way up, wherever it is. Now, when you cloud seed, you're carpeting, you're layering is the perfect term. You're layering the air with metallics. Now, why this is so important is that if you layer the air with the right metallics, it increases your radar capabilities. But that's not where it doesn't even end there. Not only did it intensify your radar, it can also beam things into it, which if it's like a mesh, it's in a network. Think of the sky as now being connected. And if you were to beam energy into the sky, holy crap, then you could take out anything that was flying in the sky. Anything. Electric flying vehicles have dropped out of the sky. That is how Roswell, that's how they got 3 crafts, and that's where they originally got their go ahead to, somehow they knew about this tech, right? Like, so something has been playing us for fools for so long that's kept quiet, right? But there is a technology being used right now that they don't want you to know exists. And the smartest things in the world that come and check on us and make sure we're okay and everything, they're being zapped out of the sky they're portraying like it's us. It's pretty bad. And this is happening. I mean, I don't sit there all day and think about it, but as you watch life happen, just remember that things in this world aren't as they seem. And just because one person is saying it, it doesn't mean it's not true. None of this can be disproven. You can't disprove what I just said. You have to go to the places I just said and do the research and check it, right? Or you have to look very, very carefully online, very carefully. And there is a ton of, but you have to remember, I'll ask you one question. If you knew the real truth, would you do everything in your power to tell it, shout it out loud? Or would you keep quiet and tuck tail and hide like a little bitch forever? A lot of you said they'd tell the truth.